Okay, we've reached the midpoint. Now we're going to do this yellow region right here. 3D construction.
Now entering 3D construction.
Look at me, I'm Swedish. Jumpin' Jiminy. It sure is good to have you on the crew. Now it's time to build a whole bunch of stuff.
You will be presented with an object. You may rotate the object to explore it from other sides. Using the construction grids, create the object block by block and level by level. When you believe your object is exactly the same as the original, submit it to Rathbone for verification. Make sure that the object is in the identical orientation.
Just roll up your sleeves and let's get a crackin'.
You now have more levels, pieces, and complex objects to contend with. This puzzle is now worth 15%.
This puzzle's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously we're just gonna force around with the little grid here and try to match that thing above here, and when we think we got it, we hit this and it'll check it.
It's just like you're not all there yet.
Obviously that didn't match. The top layer is going to be the easiest, of course, because it has nothing blocking the way. Let's see if I can knock. Oh wait, that's too far over. Let's see. That looks pretty good, maybe. Now I gotta get rid of all this junk. Obviously, trial and error is, that'll often work pretty well, but there's usually better ways. Like you can see how there's a stack of 4 here, so you can tell that since that one, as you can see it blinking out down there, you can see that one's the top one, so you can just take that one and just copy it here, here, and there. Get rid of this chunk. And there's your stack. And if I have this thing built, I can build these 2 underneath it. These 2 right here underneath that by just picking this 2 underneath these. Get back on there. What else do I need to do here? Off this bottom level, we have that, maybe that, and the one above it. So that looks pretty good. Try that.
Yeah, it's like a barrel and you just got to look around.
Yeah, obviously the goal isn't just to make it look the same from this angle. You can see, there's your problem. You got a whole lot left to do. Once this thing is rotated, it's really hard to envision because these haven't rotated. So I might start putting stuff on the right. Well, in this case, it still works, but sometimes you'll put stuff on the right, and it'll put things on the left side, and then you start putting things on the left, and it'll dump it on the right, and it's harder to figure out. Let's see. That thing, no. This one, that one blinking out right there. I need the one underneath that, and the one underneath that. I need this one. There's a huge gap on the second level here. That guy, and that. Something on the bottom here too. Here's something here. Where's this thing? Okay. It's like we need one more right next to it. Is that the one? I don't know, that looks pretty good to me at the moment. Nope. Wait. Okay, yeah.
You're a real craftsman. Never before have I seen such handiwork.
This section is now 15% complete.
Let's say you and me just build another one of those.
Okay, I think we got time for one more. Gosh, that top level is so bare. It's kind of hard to tell. Jeez. It's hard to tell whether it be here or farther up or what, but there maybe? No, it's underneath. It's hard to get all of this. Let's try some lower levels for once. Where is it? Those. Let me just turn this thing. Is there anything that's obviously top level? This one. Okay, that's just mapping out this little strip here, but still can't help but wonder if the whole thing is somehow shifted, if something's inaccurate. It just doesn't seem right. This whole thing. You can see this little notch right here, and then that one on the level beneath it. So you got this little corner, should be that one. Okay, and that, and that. See something in the back here, like those two? No, maybe these two. No. Those maybe. Something above them. These. Okay. That's actually looking pretty good. Still got some missing. You would think that a puzzle with fewer blocks would be easier, but that's not the case because it's harder to get your bearings. Wait, I have an extra one or something. It always struck me as odd that they picked a Swedish guy for this theme. I mean, I guess if they had picked Jose the Mexican for the construction puzzle, then that wouldn't be very politically correct. But still, that just seems kind of random. Oh, let's pick on the Swedes. Whatever. Don't they just, like, sit around and fish all day? Or something? I don't know. No!
You're not quite there yet.
You guys are probably screaming at me the right answer. I can't hear you. Wonder if it's something hidden. There's a block that's never seen from any angle. No, it's this guy right here. Try that.
The hardware of your brain has now become capable of generating new and more complex thoughts. This section is now 30% complete.
Let's see if we can get this one just right. Look at me, I'm Swedish. Just a look at you, laughing again. Yeah, it's like a barrel and you just got to look around. Yeah, it's like
No,
a
you already
barrel
said
and
that.
you just got to look around. Now it's time to build a whole bunch of stuff. Just roll up your sleeves and let's get a cracking. Just roll up your sleeves
Well,
and
they won't
let's
say
get
anything
a
else.
cracking.
You have just created hundreds of new neural connections.